Hello to all my Yellowjackets out there. My name is EJ and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Yes, we are reviewing this crazy new season of Yellowjackets. The latest episode though has me in a tizzy. What a cliffhanger. Yes, we are talking about season 3, episode 4, 12 angry girls and 1 drunk Travis. Is our girl Lottie dead? This ending of this episode was quite mysterious. I don't know how to take it. One, I never believe Lottie. That girl can behead herself and I would still go, trickery? What's going on here? Yeah, I liked what this episode had. One, because the majority, I thought it was a pretty positive episode. Yes, Coach Ben got, juried into basically getting eaten. Yes, sure, that happened. And Shauna is probably lower on my list this week than she was last week. Same thing with Ty. Ooh, Ty in that trial was getting me angry. Young Ty, young Shauna, maybe a little angry. And y'all, I usually defend y'all. But yes, so other than that, I thought really I loved what was happening with Shauna and Jeff in the present day story. I like that Ty and Van seem to kind of figure out what they're doing as well. There is just so much going on in this episode that I was like, this is good. Oh, I like this. And then we get the massive Lottie shock at the end. And I'm like, because she was preparing, to say, I'm so sorry to somebody, and did that person end her life? Maybe it's Aquila of how Lottie was treating her. We would finally see her reveal. Who is the one do you think maybe ended Lottie's life, if she's even dead? My girl and her witchcraft and wizardry. I never trust her. Yeah, it's strange, because, so that Lottie thing was, such a, but like I said, the trial was just equally as hard-hitting, because for a moment, I really thought Coach Ben had it. I thought he delivered a great speech, and I believed him, and I do not think he is the one who set the fire. I have never believed that since the jump of the season. I definitely think someone commented, and I think it makes sense, that it was sleepwalking Ty, and Van's been trying to cover it up, and that's why Ty was so adamant about this trial right now. It's all there. All the pieces could be there. We'll just have to see how they fall into place. But now with Shauna trying to vie for power over Nat, with the present day story of someone stalking Shauna, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of mysteries to be solved. And I like that. I like that the season hasn't tried to wrap up too much, though I would like answers to these questions. Please, Yellowjackets season 3, do not leave me like this. I need a little bit more. I'm trying to I have more episodes in advance, so I'm trying to not watch all of them and do this week by week, but I need my damn questions answered ASAP. The episode begins, and we are going to stick with our younger story at first. We have a whole trial to talk about. Yes, the trial of the Chicago 7. Poor baby. Poor Ben. He is going up there against a hard jury. He is being accused of being the one who set the fire. So Missy is picked to represent him. Great. Ty is representing basically the girls. So we're having this kind of battle going on here. We have, Shauna get brought up to the jury stand. She has some issues. She is very vocal. We also have Ty, kind of pulling strings, and it feels like she's very manipulative, especially how she's speaking to Mari. But then, by the time Misty comes up with Mari, Mari's changing her tune there. It seems like whoever is basically playing lawyer there, whoever is in the chair, falls into that, except for Ben, who delivers an amazing speech about loving the girls, caring about the girls, loving their tenacity, but the moment they got out there, he felt othered. He felt like he was next on their targets to eat. And I think that's fair. I think any of these men should be intimidated. Any of these women who don't fall in line. Look what happened with Jackie. Yes, that was a different circumstance. But it just seems like these girls are so easy to turn because they are hungry. They want this stuff. So it makes sense. But I don't know. Ben's in an interesting spot because I don't think he's in the wrong here. But I also think he knows his fate. Because by the end of it, Shauna basically kind of strong arms her way into getting everyone to listen to her and vote her way. Not everyone. There still seems to be some power dynamics going on here, but it seems like Shauna is vying for the power that Nat has currently and is not good at it. Nat's the one who knew where Ben was. Nat's the one who isn't too great at making these decisions. I don't agree with Shauna's decisions, but she has more oomph. She has more, drive and that leadership ability that Nat just does not have. Before we close out this younger section, there is that moment where Lottie and Aquila starting to be much more bonding, and then at the end we see, Travis has the results of the trial there. what is going on with Lottie kind of getting these people to deliver messages? Is it just pure hallucinations and they're just kind of making whatever visions they see happen? Or is there something actually going on? That's been the question forever with Yellowjackets is it real? Is it not? What's going on with the supernatural stuff? I'm very curious though, because Lottie has, Aquila and Travis right now all brewing this kind of witchy madness there. They're seeing visions, they're talking to the animals. I'm curious of what's going to unfold there and how that's going to play with the Ben story, how that's going to play with Nat and Shauna's power grabs. There's a lot of dynamics here that are interesting. Shauna's getting Melissa on her side, but then Lottie has these little kind of drugged up cult members, and then Nat's kind of team, and then we have Van and Ty on their own. There's so much going on with the divide here that something's going to have to unify the girls, and I'm curious if it's going to be Lottie's witchcraft, Shauna's determination, or everyone's just kind of blasé feeling from the other girls. In our present day story, Jeff is just trying to get some good karma points. My goodness, girl, Wiki, how? You don't know how to be a good person without going on the internet? But yes, Jeff is on this mission, after Shauna's breaks where she thought cut, but it seems to not be the story. Just seems like bad karma, he believes. So he starts going on this mission to get them to do better things. He's wanted to donate stuff to charity. They go to Misty's job to volunteer with the older folks. Jeff's really good at bingo. Me and Jeff, sometimes he annoys the hell out of me, like with the WikiHow, and then sometimes he's great with older people, and I'm like, damn it, Jeff, I like you. And he was so cute with Shauna at the end when she tries to get the cat, and he's like, New York to lie, you know what, you're trying. So yeah, Shauna and Jeff are trying to be a bit better. Shauna is still very confused. She thinks Misty is out to get her. Shauna gets locked into the freezer at Misty's job, straight up blames Misty for it. Misty ain't been there for a while. Misty has her own stuff going on, trying to decode secret messages. She's the one who at the very end of this episode finds out about Lottie. Yeah, what is all going on there? We'll figure that out in a second, but Shauna has to spend some time in the freezer, and if it's getting cold and a little bit of death creeping on us, who's going to be there? Jackie. Jackie's just like, well, maybe this is where it's always supposed to end, and I think this kind of pushes Shauna, though, to figure out what's going on, and it cannot be Misty. She keeps getting upset at Lottie and Misty for things that have happened, and honestly, this is kind of your fault now, girl. You are in your own territory, so how is she going to deal with that? I wonder if Melissa is going to be the one. Maybe Shauna's maybe Ben's kind of secretly doing this because he survived and he's very angry at Shauna for how it is. I don't know who exactly is following Shauna yet, but it is interesting. Van and Ty are basically trying to get it to pick somebody else, so they lay out a card, the Queen of Hearts. Someone picks it up, they go about their day, and it's just, you see these two like, I want to do this. Do I want to do this? Van's just like, I want to live, but not like this. Like, I want to be able to do it. So they have a wonderful time in New York together. That was the most I've ever enjoyed Van and Ty in the modern day. I love modern day Van. I think she's great. I mean, Lauren Ambrose, great. I love this character, and I love what she has to do, and I love that she stood up to Ty in a way and said, that's not how we're doing it. We're doing it my way. They're also talking to Lottie. The Van and Ty stuff seem to be okay for this episode, but I haven't got a good, complete solution to them, as opposed to Lottie, who is kicked out of Shauna's house, who is going to the bank to deposit things. Curious of what's going to go on there. I bet you she's going to leave a lot of Callie some money, which is going to start some beef between Callie and Shauna. Cannot wait for that. But yes, Lottie at the end of this episode, Misty gets this text from Walter. Oh, did you see what happened to Lottie? I'm so sorry. Yes, Lottie has been killed. We see her body. What is going on? What does this mean? Who did this? What is this going to mean for our present day girls? Are they all in danger now? I don't know yet, but the death of Lottie really shook this shit up. Yes, we are done with this week's episode of Yellowjackets. All right, everyone, what did you think of this episode? What was your favorite moment? What was your least favorite moment? Also, I have to ask you, for upload reasons, do you like these videos uploaded right after the episode, even though I'm not able to cover this all up with footage? Or do you want me to wait into the mornings, cover this up with footage, and give you some time to brew? If you are one of these evening watchers, let me know. If you're a morning weekend watcher, let me know that as well. I want to know what you guys want to see, how you want to see these videos. It really does mean a lot to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed this review. Share your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. Give me a thumbs up because YouTube takes those way too seriously. And let's talk about the latest Yellowjackets episode right down here.